Now, it is time to return to Age of Empires 2 online. Last week, I played a match as the Britons, and I lost my very first online match. However, I've gotten a lot of good advice. Just a moment ago, we looked at a game of some very high-level players playing as the Britons and winning as the Britons as well, which I'm glad to see. I've gotten a little bit of hopefully some good energy that way, but what's even better than some good energy is some actual useful advice. So let's go to the video. Let's go and look at your comments as to what you said, what I could improve upon, what you said I could do, and let's see if I can apply that to my gameplay and get a little bit better at this game. All right, so this right here is a clip from my very first match, my very first online Age of Empires 2 match, which lasted for like half an hour, but honestly, I was so bloody nervous for this. I hope that today I can quell those nerves a little bit more, that I don't have to be so worried, because overall, I was actually quite alright. It was a pretty okay match. I did lose at the end because of the tower rush, but hey, you know, honestly, looking back, it was quite fun. And one thing that I thought was also really fun is how many people went to the comments. 86 comments over here on this video, with a whole bunch of people being just super encouraging. I really love it. We have Willie Mac Show right here saying to kill towers with a mango, you need to repair it when it's getting shot. Fantastic for his game. Say this right here, like I'm so amazed. I am so amazed with the Age of Empires 2 community that, you know, everyone is out here, you know, like watching the video. There's some people who also said like, I didn't really like the way you commented. You were a little bit too nervous. I can get that. Sometimes a little bit more energetic than I like to be, or that some people like to be, but even though some people may not like the entire video, they still watched and gave some really good feedback. So like, I really appreciate it. Like, you're so helpful and so encouraging. Also, then like even though you lost, good game. So yeah, one of the things that I need to learn, if I get rushed with towers, make sure that if I get out some mangonels, gotta have a repair villager for my siege. Furthermore, we have Thomas right here saying right here. So first of all, to chill out, don't panic, which is something that I definitely did, and also make sure that I don't trickle my units to my death. That's something that I really screwed up last time. I basically went out and just sent out units one by one, and that screwed up me big time. And then third, don't hang around multiple towers with your units. You lost like 10 scrims for nothing there. And honestly, I didn't even notice. Oh boy, that was so bad. Furthermore, we see Dormia saying here, you don't have to go full feudal army. Push your walls out further and collect resources in the front to save your backline more. Just make sure that you don't keep any openings in your flanks, because like, you know, sometimes I have a little hole in the walls, and then the walls don't really mean much if there's a hole there. And then you can move eco when they attack with feudal armies without too much effect if you're pretty decently turtled. Don't mass too big of an army, like 3 or 4 archers to disrupt this frontline. Eco is good enough. Mass your siege in early castle before moving out to destroy towers. Rams are a correct choice. Find a cheap unit like a pikeman to act as sponges for your rams to defeat the towers. And when you get attacked at your home base, disrupt their base with what you can. So basically what we're seeing here is a couple of things are coming back. First of all, I need to make sure that I don't just sit around and panic and then start sending out things one by one to die. I gotta make sure that if I'm being attacked, you know, like I send them out like in a group, or make sure that you know, siege can be repaired. But even more importantly, I shouldn't just try and get attacked in the first place or wait for the attack. I gotta make sure if I'm in the feudal age, build up fast. Like if you're building up fast, make sure you get a little bit of army out. Just annoy the enemy a little bit while you keep on building the castle age. And then castle age kind of start with adding in more army. Feudal age is only there to kind of disrupt the enemy, not to defeat him or conquer him. And also one thing that I've read quite a bit is like, I'm building too many houses, and because I build too many houses, I don't really have a lot of wood to do things with. So we're gonna play against humans. I'm gonna play whatever size we're gonna be playing and whatever map pool we're gonna play. Let's go and find ourselves a match. We found someone. It's called Scandinavia, and we're here in a team. Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna be playing my very first team game. Welcome everyone to a brand new Age of Empires game, which is in fact a team game. Now, you may be wondering, why are we casting a team game from Albus Dumbledore, who we see right here in the red? Well, that's because Albus Dumbledore, together with Soul Silver over here in the purple, and Cliffy right here in the yellow, they're up against a really good team from most likely Brazil right here, who's in the teal, and now right here in the blue, we have Anderson SP2. But most importantly, we have right over here, we have Michel Postma. That is me! That is me! You're looking at me! Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let me go make sure that I'm properly set up right now for this right here with my camera. And yes, Firen, this right here is Age of Empires 2. We're playing Age of Empires 2 right now. Last week, I played my very first online match. And today I wanted to take your advice and take your feedback to improve on my Britons play. As you can see right now, I'm playing as the Britons. I started out right here with 6 villagers and sheep, and then went out 1 for wood. And yeah, I thought I would take your advice, went online, went for a quick play, and I was expecting to do a one-on-one, but all of a sudden I'm here, and I'm out here doing a a team game, a 3v3. Like, oh man, I was so surprised. So I was kind of like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? This villager right here is like, okay, let's go get a boar, because I know I need to get food real fast, and I think. I don't know how easy it is to see right here, like what I'm gathering here. Let's see if I'm gathering this right here. What kind of stats do we have? We do have idle DC right here, which as you can see is only 6 seconds for me right now. Actually, that's not too bad. Could have been better, but there we go. I'm getting the boar. And I wanted to make sure I used the Britain's advantage of getting better hunt. As you can see right here, this map is not just like a small map. It's a huge map. Like, I never even knew this was this big. Like, look at how big it is. Like, this may look like a normal map because look at that. That kind of looks like the map that we normally play as, but like, this is how small the units are. This is how small everything is. So yeah, I was really, really surprised. I'd never played on this map. I kind of figured out there was some water out here, but it seems like this map right here, you have 3 players, and you have 2 players on the flanks who have some water where they can fish. And you have like the players in the middle, they're a bit further back, but these players in the back, they will have a little bit more hunt, as you can see right over there. I think that I have 3 boars as well, which I was really, really happy with. Me taking more boars is good. But as you can see right here, as I was so happy to say like, oh, it's quite easy to get a boar, right here, I completely screwed it up. Like, I couldn't get my villagers into TC. I did end up saving the villagers, so that was good. But yeah, it was a bit of a messy start. It was a bit of a messy start because I didn't know what the hell this map was looking like. If I go and select myself right here, this is all I could see. I have found that there was some water here. When I found that water, man, did I freak out. I was like, shit, okay, so if there's water here, maybe I gotta go fishing boats, maybe I gotta go docks, maybe it wasn't good for me to go all the way into food, so I was worried. I got housed, and Purple here attacked with a scout, so I was like, oh shoot, you know, Purple, I'm not gonna let you have my sheep. Down you go. No one touches my food supply, no one touches the hunt of the Britons. So yeah, we're taking that, and yeah, here we go, we're on our start. But yeah, I knew there was something more going on to this map than just your standard game. So all the prep that I done, all the things I had in my mind of like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be prepared for this. Yeah, that kind of flew out the window, especially because right now I have 2 more people relying on me. So I gotta play my best. So out here, I'm just like, I gotta get as much food going on, get as much of like a food lead going, make sure that villager doesn't die. I won't let my villagers die. I actually did get loom because I got housed for a little bit. Tried a TC trick, but the TC trick just didn't kind of work. I don't know what was going on. Maybe the TC realized that we had too many villagers inside, and it was like, okay, so done. There we go. Getting ready. I got all my boars, and my villagers are just kind of standing around like, what am I doing? And that's literally how I felt. What am I doing? I wasn't as flustered as I was before in my very first match because I kind of knew that. You know, I had a little bit of experience of playing online. I knew that these other guys probably wouldn't be playing absolutely perfectly, but still, let's see what Purple is doing. So Purple right now has actually gone straight into farms, which is wild. Like, Purple has gone ahead, build a mill, build into farms right there. Hasn't touched any of his boar over there, and it's just kind of spreading out his villagers between like wood and food. And if we look at their idle TC time, that is 3 minutes. Holy shit! Holy shit! I'm on a minute idle TC time, which is not that good. But Anderson over here, if we go to blue, oh shit! I turned him into another color. Blue, come back to me, please. There we go. If we go over to Blue, Blue is doing pretty well. He has he's killed the boar over there, which is a little bit far from his TC, but still going quite right. He's taking the hunt over there, which is kind of nomad style of getting the hunt there. And look at the nice block of houses over there. But yeah, I wanted to look at the other team. So this right here is the other team. I looked at Purple, who was out here living his best life. Red over here is actually going to the fuel H, which our team is as well. In the meantime, as I was over here, I was actually close to clicking up the fuel H, but I forgot that you need 2 fuel H buildings, and since there wasn't any bush around that I could put my mill on, I had to make sure that I first finished that mining camp. And I thought that mining camp was mighty smart, because look at that. You have the mining camp over there, villagers can get gold over there and gold over there, but like later on I realized it's kind of dumb, because villagers have to go walk around there, which is not all that great. So anyway, clicked up the feudal age right here. I think with about like 20 pops, so 19 villagers. A little bit earlier than I did with my very first online game, but a little later than I would have liked, because I already had the food around 18 villagers, but I forgot about that second building. But yeah, anyway, we're going up a little bit more food than I need to, so we're going to be good for a castle age. And one thing I'm really focused on, don't build too many houses, and make sure that I can build my farms around my TC, save up, because I don't know when they're ready to attack. Red, in the meantime, right here, has actually transitioned nicely into farms. is coming around. There we go, coming into the next age and eating the last of his boar. Yellow, in the meantime, we haven't looked at Yellow yet at all. Yellow is really going in for that house wall over there. He's built so many houses. It's kind of like me. Kind of like me. And he's taking the hunt all the way over here. Where's his mill? Are these villagers just walking all the way back? Let's see. Let's see what these villagers are doing. Can we see their work time? What is their work time? They have been moving for about 40% of their life. This villager over here, 30% of their life. These villagers are walking so much, man. Oh my god. Well, you wouldn't want to be this villager over here, just walking around all day, carrying a little bit of food back to your home base in the hopes that you know, they'll allow you to rest for just a small second. Meanwhile, these guys over here, they're ready for the hunt. They're not gonna have one of them go down. They're gonna go all take down this boar. The boar gets stuck, and yeah, they're gonna go take it down right over there. There is no getting the boar or getting the hunt under the TC. It's getting it right over there and getting it done. So yeah. Speaking of getting it done, I got done into the feudal age, and as you can see, I'm top scorer. What the fuck, I'm top scorer? This is my very first team game. What's going on? That as well. But look at this. Look at this. We have over here. We have the blacksmith coming in, so I can get my technologies. I'm getting my eco upgrades. Oh no, that's blue. Did I get my eco upgrades? I don't think I did. Oh my god, I shouldn't be saying I did get that. But yeah, right, look at this. I'm walling. I'm not putting houses down. You know, I'm putting some houses down, but I'm not putting all the houses down. I'm being very safe, like, I'm saving up my wood. And as you can see right here, we are taking the economy lead. This right here, we also have the military lead because I took down that scout. So yeah. So far though, I'm starting to build up my archery range because I don't know how far out they are. I'm seeing blue mark some things, and I didn't know how to do markings, but I knew that meant something, and now I see that meant he's marking around. And this took me a little while to realize, oh shit, it's a team game, we can go trade for gold. But I'll come around to that later. I need to figure out how to mark things, because I never really knew about how to do that. I know it's possible in the game, I don't know what the hotkey for that is. So still need to learn that. But yeah, here comes the archery range. I'm like, let me wool up straight away, because I just need to figure out how to do this. In the meantime, I want to make sure I do my hunt, but I don't want to let these villagers walk so much. So I'm gonna be like, okay, villagers, go back here. Go and get some farms going. In the meantime, the scout will go help you out. So come on, scout. You've been standing around for too long. You can go and help a little bit with these poor villagers. We're not gonna make them walk like Yellow does. Our green villagers are green, and they're very, very good. And we care for our villagers, because that's what a good ruler does. A good ruler cares for his people. And look at that, they only have to walk like that a little bit. They have a nice little tree over there. They can see a snow pine. So makes them feel like Christmas, which is also happening in like a month and a half. Man, this year is just flying by. This year is flying by, as was this match. Right here, I want to make sure that I did get a little bit of house in, just to not get a house and get that wall going, because I don't think you can see what my eco is like, or like how many resources I have, because the setup looks different right now. But trust me, like I had some resources going, and I thought I could spare it. I was building up some army because I wanted to go hit forward. Now I didn't know where to hit forward to, because basically we hadn't scouted around yet, and I wasn't ready to really set my scout forward. This map was so large, man. This map was so large, and for me, like I don't really use auto scout. I want to use my scout very intentionally, because what if my scout just kind of runs underneath the CC and dies? Then I can't push and hunt, then I can't do anything. So I was like, well, I'm going to send it forward. I'm going to intentionally move it around. But yeah, especially with this map, I didn't know how it was set up. I don't know what to expect. So I kind of just went forward in a moment. And yeah, once I had some archers going around, I was like, let me go forward. And I was already seeing right here that these guys were rolling up. So yeah, I was kind of like, if you go to my view right here, like I knew something of the map. I knew that there was purple over here. I saw all these wolves, and I was like, shoot, you know, this is gonna be all walled up. I don't know what to do. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be a scary world out there. But yeah, here we go. Overall, like this right here is walled up, just to be on the safe side. I'm building up my my army units right here. And yeah, it's time to go forward. It is time to go forward, because I wanted to do a little bit of damage. That's what you guys said. It's like, once you have an army, I wanted to get his army out faster, actually. It took me a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I was like, let me get some army, let me get a little bit of damage in, if I can. And we'll see. Maybe we can get it past the wolves. At the same time, right now, I'm still making my villagers. My idle TC time is 2:30, and it's kind of counting. Like, at this point in time, like, I was kind of looking forward with the scout, being like, oh, man, where can I go? What can I do? What does this place look like? Like, what does this look like? Like, there's wolves over there. There's things everywhere. I don't know what to do. I saw Blue walling up, and I was like, Blue, are you an enemy villager? He wasn't an enemy. I was kind of hoping he would be an enemy because that would take him out, but he wasn't. So my search party had to go forward, and that's why my idle TC time went up. Meanwhile, Teal says right here, markets please. So yeah, he made his market over there. And I think that I'm about to send a villager right over there to go market. Because one of the things with the markets, if you don't know, markets can actually allow you to trade with your enemy, with your allies. Also with your enemies, but they'll shoot you down. But they'll allow you to trade with your allies. And what you do while you're trading between these markets is that they'll give you gold. And I always thought when I started out that trading between allies meant that I would give them resources and they would give me resources and that would take me resources away from me. That's not what the markets do. The markets basically like this little cart right here. It will go over to the other side. Right over there. Right over there. It will take a little bit of gold and it will bring it right back. But that gold is not taken from blue actually. It will just generate. So it's just like a free gold thing basically. Now, right here we're seeing that blue and teal are going up to the castle age. I wasn't ready to go up to the castle age yet because I wanted to go and have a little bit of fun. So let me see if I can find where my units are. I have my scout. That's not my scout. Hold on. Where did my group go? Where did my group go? I've lost them. We were just watching them. Ah, here they are. Oh man, I felt they were so much further ahead. But here they were, and they were out here just kind of like looking around. What can we find? Like right here, I saw the wolves. I knew I couldn't do any damage. I was kind of worried like, oh shit, people are going up to Castle Edge. I need to go and do something. And at this point in time, the enormity of this map, like the size of it, just really overwhelmed me. Because I'm like, man, you know, like I'm here, and there's so much more. Like, what do I do? Especially right here. You know, if we're gonna get into a battle, like, how do I get my reinforcements from all the way back here? I was like, shit, I'm gonna need a forward. I'm definitely gonna need a forward if we're gonna go and attack something. Because at this point in time, it's kind of useless to go and like trickle units in. But I did find a victim. I did find a target right here. We had Red Scout, which my archers were attacking. I was kind of a bit worried. I was like, shit, you know, I only discovered that too late, because otherwise I could have done a decisive move. Red moves the scout away next to my scout. And this right here is just the size of the map. Like, we're looking at each other. We're like saying, like, man, I really want to attack you, but my ruler is just busy figuring out his economy right now, getting his equal upgrades. I think yours is as well. Red is probably, like, busy doing other things over here. Let's see what Red is doing. Red is doing other things. But if we go back to our scouts over here, they're just standing right next to each other. And now all of a sudden I'm back. I'm like, oh, guys, what happened? What happened, archers? They were like, oh, we were attacking the scout. You're attacking the scout. Which scout? That scout. And now the scout goes down. And now, I think I gave Red some time to build up army. Man, if I had noticed that this was happening, this would have been insane. Just like if I had noticed that there was a villager standing here. I didn't notice that. But also, is this? No, this right here is Cliffy. Cliffy is supposed to be yellow. Hold on. I'll probably click Cliffy, but that right there is supposed to be a yellow villager. And yeah, I completely missed that one until I looked back and I was like, wait, I see an outline of a person there. And I couldn't get that one in time. So yeah, I kind of attacked there. Bearably, how's it going? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can we go and get a little bit of a shout out going for Bearably? Because Bearably right here is a really amazing streamer who I met at TwitchCon. Honestly, she is like, she's so open, so welcoming. Just like, if you think about like, is it fun to be around Twitch streamers? A lot of times people say like, probably not so much because Twitch streamers tend to be very much focused on like the grind and numbers and everything. Bearably is like the example of how fun Twitch can be. She's so open, she's so welcoming to be around. And it kind of also goes to show because she made partner within just 6 months of streaming. It is insane. Right now, I think that she's playing through like she was playing through The Witcher and the Fallout series, and this right here, I don't have the sound on right now, but this right here is the moment she found out she got partnered on stream. So if you're in for a very welcoming, fun stream with just like a genuinely like enthusiastic, open person that you become happy from, go check out Bearably. Anyway, it is time right now to go back to our match where I did my little sneak attack. I did lose a whole bunch of army. I didn't really commentate that around that time because yeah, you know, like I already knew it's not gonna be all that good. I couldn't get reinforcements in. I did get a bit of damage in, but honestly, it wasn't all that fantastic. In the meantime, let me just go and take a look what kind of stats I have as I'm looking at my second TEC that's gonna go up. Let's see, what do we have? We have just a little bit of you know, the TC's going up, making sure that my economy increases. Anything else that I can go find? I have free trade guards going on because I built my my market over here. Because one of the things that I was talking about with the markets is that the markets, they give you gold, but the gold is not really decided by how much gold is in the market of the other person. The gold is decided by the amount of travel that these guys need to make. So the further away the markets are, the better these guys get paid, and the more I get paid. So as you can see right here, I'm actually getting quite a bit of gold from there already, 500. So that's quite good. In the meantime, though, we're having I haven't killed any eco, unfortunately. I was so close to getting that villager, and out here I'm just booming away. I'm building up my first town center because I feel like this is going to be a long game. This is not going to be like a big battle that's going to be coming forward. Because if it's going to be coming forward, we're going to see it because they're going to have to cross so much space. And now we see a little army over here. We see a little army over here, and this is an army that I'm really, really curious in, because in a moment you're gonna hear blue or teal say something, and I didn't really know what that meant. I think this right here is the moment. See, this army right here is attacking teal. Teal scout is out here. Teal scout dies, and let's see what teal goes to the chat with. Because I think right now is the moment that teal says something in the chat. Me, like, I'm right here booming away, building my fur towns around. Teal's like, lots of army! Guys, there's lots of army, get ready! And I'm like, oh my god, it is happening. It is happening, everybody calm down, it is happening. We're gonna have a siege attack. This guy right here will be on like, I don't know, horses. This right here will be on whatever. This right here will be on something else. They have a plan. I was like, what do you want? Like, what did you see? Like what units are you starting to go into? I don't know. And basically, like Brazil says right here, well, just don't die. Teal was worried out of his mind. He was worried out of his mind because this army right here, this army of, how many units? 17 and 11. So this army of 28 units killed his one scout. And honestly, like, that's a pretty impressive army if that comes around and raids your base. But that still needs to make it all the way for all these wolves over there. Right there, and, you know, we're building up as well. However, there's quite a bit of army also happening coming around from the other places. So yeah, like, I was like, what army units did you see? Like, right here, we see a lot of cavalry. If I knew there was cavalry around, I think purple, this right here is actually an army that you would be impressed by. There's so much cavalry around here, and honestly, that makes so much sense, because it's such a large map. However, I didn't think of that. I did not think that this might be what everyone's going for, because otherwise, it wouldn't have been, wouldn't go so bad in the future. I'm not going to foreshadow too much, but that's just a little foreshadow. But yeah, I'm worried right here. Teal says it's red. Red has the army. I'm like, okay. So we gotta go hit red. I don't know what red has, but what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna see that that blue has building a villager. This villager right here was supposed to make this entire housing project work, but he has just built himself in. He can't get out. He can't just get through the door of one of these houses because, you know, all these houses' doors are locked, and now the housing crisis is going to be happening because this one villager kind of didn't really know what to do about himself. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to get resolved, but we're going to have to go in for the frontline report right now because I was like, okay, I'm not going to go trickle my units forward. I don't think that there's much of a purpose there, especially with everything being walled up as far as I can see, which I didn't really check over there. There was a big gap over there, and right here there was also quite a large gap. So I was like, all right, let me go and make sure that I have like a forward military production unit. If I have like my buildings right here that are wolves. Oh my god, 2 wolves attacking. Yay. 2 wolves attacking. Oh my god, I think this villager won't make it. Willie, come on. Yes, he did. Oh my god, everyone survived. That's good. Anyway, I was like, if I can make my buildings right here where I can produce my firepower, then that's better, because like I can make it closer to the enemy, and that will be good. And I thought I'd take this hill with a castle, and then we get a little bit of fishing out here just to have some ideas of what's happening. And in the meantime, right here, teal and purple are in an attack, and there's a whole bunch of horses around. Teal's gone in for the Spanish conquistadors, trying to take down all these scouts, and he's doing quite well. He's doing quite well with like the hit and run, like going around, shooting and then running away. And yeah, he's done quite well. I wasn't really prepared for that. I was still building up here, so I was glad that they kind of avoided my little area. I was like, let me make sure I have a castle like provides protection, my villagers can go in there, and also my like it shoots arrows to go and like attack some of the units that come by. In the meantime, all right, I'm right over here. My eco is decent. I have 84 villagers, I think. Yeah, I have 84 villagers. I'm still gonna be making more. Like I think I capped out around 120. But yeah, as you can see right here, if we go to the market, I've also decided to go make a monk. He'll go get that relic, which will give me a little bit more gold. So I'm going to have all the gold in the world. And in the meantime, these two guys over here are just chopping away. Chopping away. Because I didn't want to send them all the way back, and these guys are just carting around. I'm saying that. I'm padding this out a little bit more because I want you guys to know like what's here in the background. As now, the show in the front is going to happen. Because, yeah, I'm out here building my castle for protections. I know Blue is over here to provide me support, so I can go build my archery ranges over here. And I was ready to go into archers. Crossbow. Because the Britons, the civilization I'm playing, they're really good with their archers. They get some archer bonuses, they get more range, they get more attack. So I was like, I'm going to go into my unit that my civilization is good at because I don't know what the rest is making. Now, I could have known that everyone is into horses because, you know, that's more likely that people do that on a large map. I could have known, just looking back, by just reasoning, like, what would I most likely go into if I wasn't such a large map? It would have been horses. But I did not know about that. No one had given me that intel. Luke, the two could have said, like, hey, man, I was finding the horses right here. But I didn't know about that. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to go right forward. I'm going to go take the gold here. We're going to go full into archers. And I'll go and get some siege out here. I'm going to get some mangonels out here. What my thinking behind that was that I could use the archers to go and fight forward. And then use my siege to go and break some buildings that might get in my way before I get to Imperial Age. But actually, Imperial Age is actually coming along. And then I could go make trips. So actually, the siege idea wasn't really all that smart. Looking back, it wasn't really all that great, but it's gonna pay off a little bit. It's not gonna be as dumb as you may think. So yeah, right here I'm kind of building up. I'm making sure that I have some archers, I have some siege, and once I get into the Imperial Age, it's ready to start. I'm ready to start making trebs. I'm ready to get the adventure going, getting a little battle going. In the meantime, we go and look at the back of the eco. I'm building a university, so I have my ballistics, which is going to be good for increasing my archer fire and also increasing my castle fire, because then it allows me to shoot at moving targets. And I'm also building up the next TC because I'm like, well, I need to keep my villager production going. My idle TC time has been 5 minutes, and it's counting. But over like 3 or like almost 4 DCs, like I don't think it's all too bad, especially if you look at the other players right there. I think it's quite decent. And if you look at the score right there, I'm not doing too bad. I was worried. I'm constantly worried. I'm one of the worst players, but it's actually doing quite good. I'm actually doing quite good, and right here I'm sitting. And yeah, I have my mangonels sitting around here. I'm having my archers sitting around here. I'm massing my units. I'm just kind of waiting for like everything to kind of come in because I feel like I gotta go do a convincing push. If I push in with everything right at the get-go, maybe I can just take one down. Obviously, like what I've learned from the last time is that maybe you shouldn't go and wait around and should use your army rather than have it stand around. But because I didn't really know what my teammates were doing, and I didn't really know what my mangonels were doing, they were just coming out and attacking this building right here, sending off alarm signals, letting Red know that I was here, and I was like, bad mangonel, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You ruined the whole plan! Because I wanted to make this a surprise. I wanted to overwhelm my force. I want to have an overwhelming force to attack Red and just, you know, take him out. Take out his TC, take down his buildings, and just go for it. Now Red knows what I'm up to, and he is actually coming forward to horses. He's like, I'm not going to let this happen. I'm not going to let this happen. I'm going to come forward and, oh, shoot, someone built a wall here. Who built a wall? Oh, shoot, that was me. That was me. I built a wall here. All right, well, let us go and sit here, and let us just sit around here, and let us just keep in mind that, you know, that this will be our safe zone. He doesn't know, by the way, that this right here is all claimed by me. But he's just like, well, I'm good. I'm just going to sit here. We're going to be good. We don't need to know. As long as he doesn't cross the walls, that's fine. I was like, okay, I don't need to cross the walls. I'm all good. But maybe around this time was the time to yellow or the purple, because purple out here has a pretty decent army. And purple is ready to push. Purple is ready to push because Teal has just taken down the castle with the trebs. And at this point in time, Teal was marking this on the map. He's like, yeah, I'm being attacked right now. I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Something's happening. Something's happening. And there's horses. What do I do against horses? I was like, I got archers. Archers are not good against horses because horses can just run up to them. I got mangonels, siege. Daryl's not good against horses because the horse can just walk up to him. I was like, oh my, that's kind of bad. Let's hope he doesn't run towards me. Let's hope he doesn't run towards me. Oh my god, he ran towards me. Basically, my worst fear came to be. My villagers here got killed. Actually, this one kind of got away. Is this one gonna get away? This one's gonna get away because she wedged herself in between the wood line And no, that is wild. That is wild. All right, but these guys are not going to get away. As I said, archers against horses are not that great, especially when I'm not good at my micro right here, because I was doing so many things, but I was like, man, actually, we got to go back. We got to go back because I want to show this properly. I was too much focused on this right here. So yeah, I was seeing these horses come in. I was like, man, archers are really bad against this. Let me try and micro this. Let me try and like move them away, but like that wasn't really working. I was like, okay, my last attempt. I know everything's gonna die, but I'm gonna send these mangonels. I'm just gonna throw rocks at the horses. And look at this. Look at this. Look at the carnage. Man, like I'm not gonna get out of this battle unscathed. This is gonna be a pretty bad battle for me. But that right there saved it from being an absolute disaster to being, you know, somewhat of a mishap. A bit of a mishap. But here, I've taken down a whole bunch of Purple's army right here. He is gonna get away victorious though, and I think that he saw right here is like, yeah, you know, I've killed some things, but my mass right there, the mass that he had, and actually, this went way better than I expected. Actually, he didn't kill all my archers, and he actually dies. I think I can say that I won this one. As bad as this was, I did win this one, but I knew that I needed to change something. I knew I needed to change something up. I was like, man, we can't survive another one like that. We need to go into a unit that counters the horses. So I went ahead and built my barracks so I can build the pointy boys, the guys with the sticks. And the pointy boys are able to hold them off a little bit better. So yeah, I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to go rebuild my archers again. The siege all died, but hey, you know, the siege is not gonna work because right now I have my long range right here. So these will be my range units. These right here will be my little siege units that break buildings, and then right here I'll have my protection. Right now there's some attacks going on right here, and Barry is in chat. I think you can type now. Yes, welcome in chat. It's good to see you. Yay! Hi Michel, welcome to the stream. It's so good to have you here at the stream. One of the things which is kind of unfortunate that I've realized ever since I've learned about other continents is that time zones exist, and one of the things that was amazing about going to TwitchCon San Diego was being able to talk and meet with a whole bunch of people who streamed over in America, which is a completely different time zone than Europe when I am in. And back then I could watch Beverly streams, but now I have a hard time watching your streams because you know, like it's midnight for me. It is midnight for me, so I have to do it with the funds. But yeah, it's always awesome to see you stream, and welcome to my stream. I hope it's not too early for you right now, but yeah, right here. I didn't really know that Teal was doing such a massive attack right here. Teal actually took down Purple's town center and did a massive blow here. I didn't know that was happening because meanwhile I was out here getting ready to do the attack. I saw that Blue was preparing. Meanwhile, I didn't really know anything of this was going on because they weren't really telling me anything. And these attack sounds, I didn't hear. So I was like, I'm gonna have to rebuild. I'm gonna have to go rebuild, so I was rebuilding right here my new units. My new units were gonna be right here, archers. They were gonna be the main attack force. Then right here, we're gonna have the pointy boys. They were gonna be the main defense force. If the horses come in, they can protect. And then this right here was gonna be the good part. This right here, we're gonna be the units that will take down the buildings, and the most important buildings to take down are, of course, the castles, because the castles really lock down an area. If you can take them down, that's good. And then next, I want to take down the TC, because if you can take that down, then the villagers can't be made. The villagers can't put resources in there, and they're kind of just like up there dying. So those are the main buildings that you want to go for, and trebuchets are so good for that. So I was amassing units, while meanwhile Teal was just taking out Purple. Purple was out of this game basically. Man, look at these villagers standing around being like, yep, we don't know what to do. We have no idea what to do. Basically, all the town command right here was in the city. And the city is just like a couple of trebuchets right now, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They're just standing around here, and I'm just hoping that... Oh, no, they died. Oh, no, they died. I was like, maybe they can still live, but they're gone. They are gone. Meanwhile, Blue is attacking here with the carts over there, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to join in this battle. I'm all regrouped. We have group number 1 right here, the defense force. We have group number 2, the attack force, and then we have the trebs. And oh man, for Red, this must have been a wild situation. He was already being attacked by Blue and holding quite decently. I mean, like, he had lost his force, but like Blue started the attack a while back, and now I come in. And bye-bye castle. We're not trickle-trebbing right here. 5 trebs all at once should take this down. And there we go. Oh boy. Barely says my toddler did just wake up, so I have to lurk, but I want to be here. Well, take care of your toddler, please. One thing I always say, real life always comes over the stream. But yeah, welcome. And I'm glad you're here lurking. And yeah, hope everything is good. Hope everything is okay. Better, even like about as good as this battle is going right here. Look at that. Red, by the way, is just kind of like sitting here like, yeah, this is not good. Albus Dumbledore resigns. He throws into GG. And at this point in time, I didn't know what was happening with Purple. I didn't know Purple resigned. I was like, okay, what's going on? Also, it seems like Anderson and Brasso right here, or maybe from Brazil. Because they're not speaking English right here. They're not speaking the Queen's English. But yeah, it seems like they know each other. They're quite well tuned into each other. And as you can see right here, I'm out here, well, just enjoying my my little stampede over here. Enjoying my victory because I was like, well, they GG'd. We have 2 people out of this game. This should be alright. But it wasn't. Because Cliffy was still hanging on. Cliffy right here in the yellow. Hold on, yellow. Yellow was still hanging on. So yeah, we had to make sure to tell him that this game was actually lost. So I was like, well, let me go send my units out here. He was following right here with his archers, and I was like, shoot, following with his archers. I can't have that. Man, listen. You're my archers, or your archers. There we go. My archers are the better archers, because I'm Britain's, and I got them all upgraded. And yeah, I think Yellow just wanted to go to Imperial Age, maybe see if he could hold out. He already infested the resource into going to Imperial Age. He was trying to go for that. But yeah, I just realized, like, yeah, man, this is, it's not going to be good. We're going to have to just take care of the business that needs to be taken care of. He's sending his villagers out to fight, and villagers are not good fighters. Villagers are not the greatest fighters. And yeah, basically, this battle is going to be over soon, as the trebuchets come in. They come in to take down the castle. The town bell has been rung. Everyone gets to safety. Get to safety. As long as there maybe still be safety, because that safety is going to be soon gone. In a 3, in a 2, in a 1. Man, I can hardly wait. Let's just go in before the castle falls. And the castle does fall. And the Trebs come in to save the day. Teal meanwhile takes down the TC, and there is nothing that Yellow can do. So I think it's about time that Yellow is gonna call the GG, but he doesn't. He's still out here trying to cling on to some hope. So that means that we're gonna have to take down every single one of his units before the game actually just takes him out entirely. So that's what we're doing here. Going around, and I think that Yellow has actually does actually come back. Like, I thought he was AFK, like that's what I said. I think Yellow went AFK, but I do believe that he comes back at a certain point in time, unless we kill everything. But I don't think so. I think that let's see. He has 7 units, 10, 8, 7, 7, 7. And yeah, I think he did resign. Or 0, right here. I don't know. But anyway, we won. We won this very first game, and I was amazed. I was absolutely amazed. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, I won my first team game. I won my first team game. I don't even know how I did. I never got attacked. I didn't know what happened to half the map. But I won my first team game, guys. Holy shit, maybe it's town centers. I'll bring it down. I want to see what they were up to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I want to do this more. I want to do this more. I want to do this more. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Sorry for the big release right now, but I was like, oh, this was insane. So I was just like over the moon, but during the game itself, I really wasn't all there. Like, I was super focused on this map because I didn't really know anything about this map. I didn't know anything about this map at all. It was so big. Like, the scale of this was so surprising to me that I couldn't say anything. I didn't really know. I couldn't really give good commentary. I hope it was somewhat fun to watch. But yeah, I was very, very worried. I was kind of lagging behind, even though right here, I did get top score. How did I manage to get top score in my very first team game? That is insane. But yeah, I felt that keeping the production going was quite decent, even though my auto TC time later on looked quite bad. But that was also because I have 4 TCs, and at a certain point in time, I decided to stop making villagers. Because at a certain point in time, you just gotta stop. So right here we have score, which is not all that interesting. I want to go to economy over here, because what you can see right here is we start out with economy, and look at that. Look at that economy flying. What the hell? What is this? What is this? Look at this. Look at green. Green is me. Can you believe it? If we look at the resources collected, 75,000 resources. I have more resources collected than like 2 of the opponent players combined. Like I can take all 3 of them, and we be somewhat like they'd have just like slightly more resources. But that's insane. Like, I'm quite proud of that. I have more wood collected than anyone, even though wood collection is actually quite easy. My trade profit was actually quite decent. Blue never traded, which I was really surprised by. But yeah, food and gold was on blue. But yeah, I was pretty close there. And yeah, if we go to technologies, I was quite behind in technologies. Like, one of the things that I kind of struggle with is like the later stage technologies. I don't know if they got all the technologies. Let's see, how many did they get? They got like 51%, 60. Oh no, this exploration. Oh, okay, no. I thought it was technology, but it's exploration. Yeah, I kind of relied on their exploration. At APM right here, the APM is basically like how many actions can you take a minute, like that are very effective. What the hell happened here? What the hell happened here? That's insane. Here it was like super active at a certain point in time. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that like I'm one of the highest lines up. I feel like I'm hardly doing anything. I feel like I'm very, very slow right now, especially because this was a game that I didn't really know what I was playing. I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. I was kind of like looking around more than I was actually like being effective. So yeah, overall, a very, very surprising game. And yeah, I won my first team game. I won my very first team game, which I have to admit, I do have to say, I wouldn't have won if it wasn't for your amazing feedback from like the previous games. Because this right here, I was so out of my element with like the teammates, the large map, like not knowing what the hell to do with a weird start with no berries. That just having that little extra of like, hey, keep on producing villagers. Make sure that you like you go in like you don't trickle your units, and go in for the very first like quick archer play. So I went out with like the little scout units. I also don't build as many houses right at the start. That really helped me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have more feedback and ideas as to how I can improve, especially in team games, let me know. I really enjoyed this. I would love to play with people where I can like talk to more quickly. Like I was kind of slow in the chat. I wasn't good in chat. I'll admit. But I would love to like actually coordinate with people. Like, hey, you know, like what are they playing? Oh, they're playing horses. Oh, then we're going like pony boys, and you know, oh man, this is cool. This is really, really cool. So yeah, that was my my very first team game, which I'm just over the moon about.